going on, everybody? All right, now. It's funny. I'm about to get into that. It is your man, Mike Deloach, here bringing you another video. And, recently I've been watching some TV, Been trying to find a new show. Or even something old for that matter, because I got into something old. But like I said, I've been watching some TV. And one of the shows that I've been watching recently is that show Blackish with Anthony Anderson. Excuse me. And if you don't know, the basis of the show is basically, he's an affluent, black man who is in a predominantly white neighborhood, and even in his work environment, works with white people, and even down to his kids. His kids goes to, predominantly white school with a few, colored people kind of mixed in, meaning, you're black, Latino, Asian, whatever. So meanwhile, one day he's, taking his son to school because his son needed help with like a project that he had done, right? But anyway, meanwhile, like I said, there's not as many black people, so as they're walking, they're crossing by basically another black family, another black man and his son. And so as the older men, they kind of threw the what's up, you know what I mean? And so, he look at his son, it's like, hey, did you give that kid the nod? And his son is so oblivious, like, what do you mean? Like, did I give him the nod? And he was like, that was another brother. Like, you should have gave him the nod, you know what I mean? And the kid is still just like, what are you talking about? But, it's just one of those, I guess, things, like they say, what's understood don't need to be said. So, within the black culture, 8 out of 10 times, you know what I mean, if you're in a different area, or, if you're in the area that black is the minority, you know what I mean, whenever you do see another black person, you gonna, be like, what's up, nod your head, or, say hello, or, how you doing, or whatever, but you're gonna acknowledge that person, however, lingo, whatever lingo you may use, And so I find it funny because here it was, I was in the bank, you know what I mean? And even for myself, I've never seen another brother in the bank, And meanwhile, the brother in front of me, he's an older gentleman, in front of me, like he was in front of me, so he's already at the teller, so he can't even see who's behind him. So I ended up going to the teller, right beside him. And whenever he sees me, first thing he do is, hey, what's up, man? And instead of him, I'm thinking he seemed like a more how you doing type of brother, but he was like, what's up, man? But he made sure he seen another brother and he acknowledged me, you know what I mean? And like she ain't even looking. Still ain't even looking. Still ain't even looking. Pardon me. But at the end of the day, he acknowledged me, you know what I mean? And basically, like, that's how it works sometimes. Whenever you do see another brother out in the street, you be sure to acknowledge that person, and I just found it funny because I was just, again, watching the show, and the dad was like, dang, did you even acknowledge the brother, you know what I mean? And, here it was in the bank, even though me and this guy, we didn't even know each other, you know what I'm saying? But it was a matter of, again, acknowledging each other. I see your brother, you banking at the same place I bank at, so, respect or whatever, But I just wanted to, make this real quick, Pulled up over here at the mall, gonna go by a black store actually called Afric Way. They got a lot of kind of like the dashiki type apparel, if you would, or the conscious black community apparel. if you would. You know what I'm saying? But stop by Africa and get my incense. You know, I gotta have my incense. But anyway, like I said, I just want to make this real quick because it happens all the time. And I guess I never think about it, but it just happened to me today in the bank, and I just thought about that show Blackish, and I just thought it was kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? I figured, I'll just put that out there. But again, it's your man Mike Deloach. Appreciate you for checking out the content. Like the video, share the video, and if you haven't already, you already know what to do. But until next time, we're gonna holler back.